Andrew just reposted a video where it's like two pictures, one on top, one on the bottom, and it's like Nick just looking at her so in love, and it's like literally the caption is the way you look at somebody when you're in love with them, and she reposted it. You can't convince me that they have not told each other that they are in love with each other. I'm so sorry. You cannot convince me that they're not official and that they are not navigating the next step in their relationship. Here's the thing, like, I think I've said this before. Nick has never made her, well, I'm assuming Nick has never made her guess how he feels about her, because I feel like he has been honest with her. Here's the thing, not only what he says and does, but even how he looks at her and admires her. In the pictures, it's pure admiration and pure pride and joy watching his woman not just like be confident and be who she's like meant to be, but to take up space that she's always meant to take up space in, and not having to question her worth or doubt her purpose and place. I think, again, in past relationships, even in the villa, like, she was confident in the sense of like she was the mother of the group, she was the therapist of the group, nothing wrong with that. But I think recognizing she was made for so much more, and she's bound to literally be the star of the group. And I think in the villa, like, that was not her role, or she didn't feel like that was her role. So for her to now step in that and to be excited about that, and for him to just look lovingly at her and be like, man, that's my girl who is stepping into her power, who's stepping into who she is meant and purposed to be. I mean, honestly, what more could you want when it comes to being in a relationship with a man who's going to goo goo and gaga over you?
Nick said, Ola's back ahead card is T. I'm not gonna lie. This man has probably given her every single compliment he could ever give her, that he had to start making up his own. He had to start making up his own. Next thing you know, he's gonna be like, her shadow card is T, bruh. Her shadow card is T. I think Nick likes this little life. I don't think he can believe that this is his life. I love it here. I love it here.
Vogue, Glamour Magazine, Teen Vogue, Rolling Stone, Complex, InStyle Magazine. These are just a few of the major publications that are posting all things Olandria content right now. Nick and Olandria, but mainly Olandria. Now, I know a lot of people were kind of figuring out why did they walk alone. I think it's kind of on purpose. I think it's for the marketing standpoint and, you know, marketing Olandria as Olandria, because Nicolandria is such a strong, like, following, that they're like, okay, let's separate the two. This is Olandria, this is Nick, and Olandria just is the moment right now, and I completely understand that. I have to say, and again, I am 100% biased in this, to me she was best dressed. Like, that dress was stunning. That's the way you do see-through. Like, whoever's dressing her, whoever's styling her, yes, and a yes. I love watching all of like Nick's point of view things, because he, again, is so excited just to be there. They were in like the Bacardi suite of the VMAs. I was like, these two are like real celebrities. I don't care what you all say. Yes, I know they came from Love Island. Yes, I know they're like influencers, but they are getting treated like A-list celebrities. Like, people were excited to take pictures with them. Talk about iconic. I love it for them. I love watching Olandria and how she seems to be more comfortable on like these carpets, these red carpets. One of the questions that was asked of her was like, you know, if there's a category that you would be a part of that you would win, what would that be? And she's like, not singing, right? And so, but she basically said best dress, and she goes, hello? I said,
if you could create a VMA category, what would it be? Ooh. Out of all the categories that's already existing? But it doesn't have to be music? Did they got best dress as a category? You just made it. Hello? You see me?
clock it. You know you are that girl. You know you are that girl. And I don't think it's an arrogant thing. I genuinely think she's feeling herself. She's confident. She is confident because of the person she's with, but she's confident also because of the woman she's becoming. Like, more importantly, the woman that she's becoming and the support that she feels, I think is just overflowing, and that confidence is beautiful to see. Absolutely love it. Let me know anything that you guys enjoyed from Nicolandria at the VMAs. Let me know your thoughts. The